Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
What? Oh!
Help! Are you breathing? Say something!
Hello, Mokers! Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. And I totally forgot to start the recording as I was loading up the game, so I couldn't give you guys what the Moon Man said. But it says, did DeVries rip a hole in the universe because she hates her job? The Earth Directorate needs to invest in a suggestion box. Let me continue where we left off. And I don't think there's anything else that we have to do. There is an engineering door that we need to open. That is right here. And I'm not sure if we really need to go anywhere else. All right.
Yes, if you no, if you can.
Is that the Auntie Cleo?
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Car.
Oh, that's
Opportunity comes
Car.
visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I believe in righteous justice, especially anti-corporate justice. What say you to that?
I say, anyone can be an ally, even a supposed enemy. All you need is the right combination of motivators. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Nice sales pitch.
Can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Ceylon is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
So when he said life of a salesman, that like had like a flicker in my brain of I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to death of a salesman.
I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Yeah, they had a hostile takeover, I guess. Carr, I don't want to talk to you. Ooh. No! Okay. Yeah, it just totally tossed me. Ooh. Thought that little crevice was something. Oh, it... Advertising hollow emitter. The hollow emitter... Okay, I could extract it? So wait, I saved it just so I wouldn't, like, get, like, a vendetta, but, like... Where even is it? Oh, at the top right, there it is. For, what the actual item is called. Quest item, junk. Hmm. Maybe the extract thing was just like to take it out of the thing. So maybe like one of the missions will be like, I'm sick and tired of seeing those signs around, take them all out, you know? Alright, so what are we doing now? Oh, right up there. Perfect. I did want to check out what this place is. Shock weapon. Rifle. And my legendary revolver. Ooh. Food. Oh, my little troopers. I don't want to distract them with their hero's presence.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Absolutely, Niles.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I'm 10 years overdue for my annual physical, and that's sickly. That's funny.
I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had
Sorry.
some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Chewing on the live wire. Oh my gosh. I don't think he's going to like this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first. Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Well, you weren't. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Ew. So I said that it would have been different if I was there, and he said, well, you weren't. And then now tells me that the friend he wants to visit has been mentally refreshed.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
What? The elevator is broken. Spire Grove. Engineer hat. Ah. Sovereign Suite, Spire Grove. So just to be clear, let's get the rundown for this mission before I... So this is... Yes, this is for the one guy I met outside the bounty, you know, the police station. Oh, yeah, he's supposed to give us the blueprint, that's right.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
What? Oh!
Are you breathing? Say something!
It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Not my garden, not my weed. I'm just gonna move on to greener pastures. Yeah, I don't think so.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Half of your co-workers just mysteriously jumped?
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida... I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
How can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Exactly!
Alright.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
Alright, so. Pale. Plasma thruster boot attachment that grants the user the ability to jump midair. And the schematics. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. Plasmatic augmented leap enhancer, also known as PALE, is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow the user to jump a second time while already in the air. PALE is ineffective at falling at critical velocities. Level 4! That's a lot. 3 science would be good, and 3 speech would be good. However, if I had 1 medicine, that would also be good. Leadership. I mean, that would just be me padding all around. I mean, but what do I really want to go for? I mean, don't get me wrong, that 15% for each weak spot damage going up. If I go for a crit build... Actually, better yet. So wait, let me revert everything. 3, 3. Perfect, yep. So, more damage to humans, and of course, better speech, and then gadget energy, which means more time in TTD, which means better time to get crits, which also means that the more stacks of non-physical damage. So, oh, back. Apply, yes. Perks. So wait, how do I see what I have, though? You know what I mean? Oh, categorized by skill. Okay. Oh, on the right, duh. Per speech skill. So I technically should have 7.5 more damage because I'm bringing up speech skill. So, base damage and health. Crit chance, okay. Damage increased. So, no, let me read the whole thing. Psychopath. Gain bonus damage against any faction you have I don't do negative reputation. That's the thing. I'm a friendly guy all around. Unless you cross me, then I'll kill you. 20% more damage while wearing all your equipped armor and weapons share same brand. Oh, okay. Auto mechanicals always drop more. I can hack auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. That could be good. Ooh. Pickpocket. Treasure hunter. Search to... Yeah. Electrotherapist. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we read that one before. Did we get any new ones? After dropping the less than 10%. Yeah, we saw that. While using TTD gadget, you gain increased evasion chance, ignoring most... Okay. Additionally, anytime you evade an attack, you restore small... Oh. 1 energy upon evading damage. Gee, thanks. Bribes cost 50% less, and vendors buying stolen items go up. And I can see that they're all like 1. You know, I guess this was the 3rd one. I mean, honestly... I'm stuck between 4. Rapid recharge. Restricted access. Manual reset. Pickpocket. Pickpocket and restricted access are basically the same thing. Manual reset can be good if I'm sneaking around. However, I might just kill the robot outright. Even with shock. But that's also if I just dump the whole thing. Yeah, let's do that. Apply. Yes. Huh? My first flaw. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Easily distracted. Yeah, I am easily distracted. That is one thing. Your skills are erratic, to say the least. But a jack of all trades is often... Oh, it's because I'm branching. I literally said earlier I was just padding my skills. So, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Warning, once selected, flaws cannot be removed. And then while leveling up, you can add a skill point to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. +1 skill points gained per level. I'm kind of confused. It's you can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize one particular one. That's fine. I'll accept my flaw that I'm easily distracted. Give me my perk. Oh no, I guess it's just outright? Or maybe... Easily distracted, easily distracted. Skill max 2. Oh, did... Skills at 1 or lower are available. But it says skill max 2. Did I actually just cap that? Wait, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Is there anything else that popped up? No? No, I don't like that. Is it this one? Okay, yep, it does not say easily distracted, so. Rapid recharge, and I got my skills to 3. And I have traits, and there's no flaws from what I can see. So if I do somehow get that flaw again to pop up, I'll have to rightfully decline it. Oh, you know how I could probably get it to activate? Oh. That's what I did the last time. I thought if I replicated it exactly, but that ain't the case. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, there's this plant? A conspicuously manipulated bush. Upon closer inspection, this bush has definitely been moved into its current position, and behind its foliage is its sweet, unmistakable sight of bits. 309. Little crevice, little nook. All this num rum. So I've just collected approximately like 500 bits in just that little bit. Pinball. Wait, pinball? That's not it. It's pitch ball. It's pitch ball or toss ball, depending on who you ask. I wonder if they're all going to actually say pitch ball or if some of them are actually going to say toss ball. Protectorate. The methodical extrapolators. Protectors of pity. So toxicity crash threshold 86.
The mental refreshment process.
You're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Okay. I'm going to take him as ammo. You clip a section of the leaves off the plant, which dissolve almost instantly in the solvent you prepared. From there, it's a trivial task to mix them with your existing biomass solution to extend the volume of acidic ammo you have available. Very nice. Science used. And how much ammo do we get? Whew. Nice, good bit of ammo. I'm not using a gun yet.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Yeah, we made it this far. Save it.
That's it? It was that easy?
Kinda.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone. He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate. But he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort. Albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone. Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
It's gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be the
Advanced decryption key. Do I need one more? One more, and then I can get that Valerie upgrade. So, I guess the Valerie mod kit, is that talking about her first? I guess I can't see it from here. Could I? Yes, no, skills, companion skills, no. I guess not. Inhaler charge. It should be able to remain functional after using the drive loader. Oh. So I clicked it and I was waiting because I truly thought that it was going to start going down, but that was just to keep it up. Okay. So now I can activate this again to make it rise. Nice. That little blip was another inhaler charge that we just got. Oh.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
So, the platform still works? That's amazing! Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
Yes. A 1,000? Molecular target finder? What is that? Oh my goodness. Compare. So, weak spot damage. So, I get an extra holster, critical damage, and crit chance. But so that's weak spot damage, which is also good. However, it is range scanner. Grants additional weak spot damage relative on how far away. The further, the larger it is. But damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus max out at 30% at 100 meters. 30% more weak spot damage, so it could go up to 40% more weak spot damage. Part of me wants to run all the way down there, just check, see what's up, but let's go destroy some drones. Now that we got boots. So I guess I'm just gonna have to start sniping. Alright, so I know that Niall's ability is to taunt everybody and fire 3 shots at the person directly. Or at the target directly. Oh, landmines. And I know that Valerie is just for the heal boost. What did that say? Shock sock? Shock soak. Huh.
Executive skill building continues. Well, at least for me. Can't speak for my inept colleagues. Today's task, leverage teamwork and leadership to navigate a risky landscape blindfolded.
Which you apparently interpreted as just shout at everyone.
It's called delegating. At least I participated, Cobb.
I told you. I got a bad scrumpox flare-up.
Of course, I served as leader of this activity. A thankless job. Cohorts tripping all over. Sprains, blunt force trauma. Not my fault these tanglefoots can't follow directions.
Stillwell and Lumberg blew up.
Duly noted for the log. Quite the oversight from management to set this exercise in an uncharted minefield. Someone will catch hell when I'm an important VP. Soon enough.
Okay, on that note, I think it's a great place to leave it off, especially with this view. So when we come back, we're going to be jumping right back into it, and I think we're just going to explore this whole bottom area, because I want the XP. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.